Hello YouTube, this is Kisa and I'm back here with another video. And I thought we would talk about the Libra man. I'm gonna fix this so too much sun there. The Libra man. Working with the Libra man on the job. A little disclaimer, I work in a building where there's probably over 100 people I see every day. I know everybody's Zodiac more than I know their name. Yes, I am that girl. So I want to talk about the Libra man. Libra man, okay. Libra man is so clean looking, huh? Yeah. Their hair is always done nice. They always got the nice clothing on. They smell good. And Mr. Romeo, you know? That's the Libra man. Yep. Mr. Romeo. They always know everybody's name. They're very sociable. I think they're in the sociable. Yeah, they are. They're sociable. There's the sociable. There's the spiritual. I'm the spiritual. And then there's one more. Oh, survival. Aries is a survival. Yeah. So they're in the sociable. Yeah. Which means that they like partners. They like to partner up with people. They like to do things when they're doing things with other people. Like if you got a job, the task to do, they do well when they're with a partner. Some people do well when they're by themselves. Kind of like, okay, this is my job. I'm gonna do it. I don't need anybody to come in and tell me how to do it. I don't need none of that. Libra would like, hey, let's do it together. You know, bounce each other's ideas, and we're gonna work together, and we're gonna figure it out. Partner in everything. A lot of partner. It's kind of exhausting. For the loner like me, that's exhausting. It's like, just kind of want to be by myself right now. Not the Libra. Libra is just like, hey, I need you to come hang out with me. I need you to kind of bounce ideas. I need you to talk to me. We need to figure these out. We need to do it together. That's the Libra. Libra man. Yeah. They're very opinionating too. They are. They do. They like to tell you how they see it, and they also want to hear how you see it, but not in the way that you think. Some people always think they're a little indecisive. They're not. They're not. They actually know exactly how they feel. They want you to think they don't know how to go about it, but they know how to go about it. They just want to hear your opinion. They want to know your opinion because they want to judge you. Yeah, Libras judge. People think they just kind of spacey and they you know, no, they want to judge you. They want to know how you would do it so they can sit back and go, no. See, they're ruled by the scale. Well, they're ruled by Venus, but they are the scale, so things have to be balanced. So, and that's exhausting because a lot of times it's like, Libra, what do you want to do? Oh, I don't know. What do you want to do? And then you like tell them what they want to do, and then they go, oh, I don't know. And then they just don't end up making a decision because they just can't, you know. But then when they want to make a decision about something, they aren't making it. And you'll be like, damn, Libra, I thought you were so indecisive. No, they're not. They're just judging. They want to hear every little detail about how to do things so they can go, I would do it that way. I wouldn't do it that way. You would do it that way. But they're not always telling you how they see it. They just want to hear how you see it. They want to hear about it. So then they can make their judgment. And then they can judge you. They will be judging you. Believe that. They're judging everything. How you're wearing your hair, how you say things, and always try to be, you always want to try to be, don't be too pushy. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Whatever you do. Even if there's a moment where you feel like you need to be rude, always try to remember not to be rude. Don't be rude. They cannot stand for rudeness. No, they can't. Always try, even when you just like, no, say it in a polite way. Always try to be polite. Yes, be polite with the Libra. Libra can't handle it if if you're just too much here, they need everybody to be here. With their emotions too. Oh no, they're not emotional people at all. They're always in their head. They're air is always in their head. Yeah, Libra. They're not about their emotions. No, not even a Libra woman is about their emotions. And you think, oh, they might be in emotions because they're asking a lot of questions, They're just judging. That's all. Just judging. They're not emotional about it. No, they're not. Don't get it twisted. Libras are always judging, and they're easy to talk to. They really are. You got a problem, the Libra will come in, you could ask the Libra, and the Libra will give you all their attention. They will. You could be talking about, I don't know, ants. I don't know, you could be talking about any little thing, and the Libra will give you all their attention about that. And even like all the other things that are going on in the world, the Libra's right here with you. Libra. Maybe it was like, Libra, I think you need to go. They'd be like, no, I'm not handling that right now. I'm handling you. It's like, but Libra, there's a fire, and we might need to leave right now. They're focused to be like, yeah. Woo. And you can't rush them. Can't rush no Libra. Because it's balance. Like, I mean, if it's appropriate to rush them at the time, then yeah. But if it's not appropriate at that time, it's like, no, we will move when we need to move. They do move kind of slow because they want to get it done right the first time. Unlike me, I move fast and fuck up all the time. They move slow. They even talk slow. You know who else is a Libra? Kim Kardashian. She's a Libra. You could tell Libra with Libra women for sure, because they will talk slow. And they just like, it's almost like a dance. And it's like, for me, because I need things to move fast. And Libra's just, and then we'll do this, and we'll do that, and we do this. It's like a dance, and you're just kind of like, come on, let's get there. Their stories go everywhere, and you're just like, they're gonna get to the point. It's coming. And then they go on to something else, and they might talk about something else, and you're like, let's talk about what we were talking about, Libra. I need you to get there. They have a story about everything. They know a lot about a lot of things because they're always listening, and they're always focused, so they're learning, and they're always in their head, so they're pretty smart about a lot of stuff. They're the judges. They're definitely the judges. And working with them is a lot of fun. The conversation, there's always plenty of conversation with the Libra. They're always willing to work with you because they like pairing up with people. And they like to be the boss about things. They do. They do like to be the boss. Yep. Because they got a lot of ideas and they know how to communicate it. They know how to communicate with all their ideas, and they know how to get things done. And I think they would be pretty good if they're dealing with a lot of people. And I think they're pretty good as long as they can delegate. Well, yeah, if they can delegate. And if you can listen to, like, they go on about a lot of other things. Like, oh, come on. Bring it back in. Tell me what you need so I can go. They like to talk a lot. Oh my God, they talk about everything. I'm like, come on, Libra. Meanwhile, the whole place is like, things are just happening, and the Libra's just oblivious of the whole thing because at the time they're focusing on you. Yeah. And they're sorry, my husband just walked over there. And they like to talk, and they are good managers. Oh, they're good managers if they are leading a lot of people and communicating. That's what I want to say. Communicating. Not so much doing the work, but communicating. And if you got time to listen to all that communication. Sometimes I don't be having time for all that communication. I want you to get to the point so I can get the heck out of there. Yeah, and you're gonna hear about a lot of they'll tell you everything. Everything. There's no they're not secretive at all. They'll tell you everything. And they will give you oh, they love giving people food. They love giving people food. Like they'll have snacks. Yeah, they'll have snacks. They will feed you. A Libra will feed you. They will. I think it's because of the Venus. They like food and like wine and things, to just, I don't know. It's just kind of like they just like to just. I think they like to entertain. I think that's what it is. Entertaining, and they like fashion, and they like beautiful things. They get so distracted if they see something beautiful. Or what they think is beautiful. It's just like, oh, they're back over here, and they're like, oh. They do. They like beautiful things, and yeah, they're good to work with. You never really have a problem with a Libra, unless like the Aries come out of there. That's their opposite side. And then like if you ever see a Libra like just losing freaking shit, that's that Aries coming out of there. But for the most part, they're even keel. They really are. They're opposite of Aries. And you can kind of tell because Aries is all about me, and action, and always being the best. And the Libra is more like, let's see, let somebody else do it, and unless they're working on their opposite energy. But if they are doing the Libra energy, then they're just like, they're more likely to see what everybody else thinks. Or I'll wait for you, not the Aries. Aries is gonna do it first. They ain't waiting for nobody else. I'll do them later. But they're more like, oh, you want to go first? Oh, sure, you can go. That's the Libra, the Libra. But it's got to be balanced. Like if they feel like they're doing a little more, they got to bring it. They got to show you a little, so like things can stay balanced. Yeah, things got to be balanced with them. They can't be doing all, and you ain't, you're not putting in your part, because they're always making sure that things are balanced in everything. Like if they're like hurting your feelings and they're like really harsh on you, then they'll probably turn around and be really, really nice to you too. They'll turn around and be like, okay, I've been on your neck, so now I got to give you some loving. Everything's got to be a little balanced with them, and I like that. I appreciate that. The only thing I have a hard time with is when they be getting in all that talking a lot. And it's funny I say that because I am a Libra moon. I am. I'm a Libra moon, which means when I'm at home or when I'm around my close friends, I tend to act more like a Libra. Oh, God. So now you know. Do I talk a lot, though? I don't think I'm a long-winded. They are so long-winded. It's like, dang, Libra, just say what you gotta say. Oh, my gosh. That's the only gripe I have about them, is that they talk a lot. The men, do they talk a lot? Yeah, they do. And they're activists. They're going to go in and fight. They're going to fight the good fight. And even if, just don't be rude about anything. Oh my God. Don't be rude about anything, and you're good. And just let the Libra do their thing. Let them manage. They love to manage. They love to get people together and feed them. You'll never go hungry with a Libra. Yeah, Libra men. Oh, they'll always bring you little snacks. Ooh, taste this. I'll be like, okay, Libra man, I'll taste whatever you want me to taste. And they'll ask you questions and stuff. Remember, it's not because they're indecisive. It's because they're judging. They're judging. A lot of people think that they're like, oh, Libra just needs me to come in and show them how to do it. No. Libra just wants to know how you do it so they can judge you. It's crazy. But I like the Libra man. He's always clean. He's always smooth. For the most part, they're very dependable. Oh yeah, they're going to take action if they need to come in there and take care of a situation. They're not gonna be emotional about everything, and yeah, they're pretty good to work with. And I appreciate working with some of the Libra men that I've worked with in my time. And that's about it with the Libra man. And please come back, check me out, like, subscribe, share with a friend, please, and just go ahead and subscribe. Put your finger on it. And thanks for watching.